Hello, children. Welcome to one more session of English Literature Beehive from class 9. And today we are going to read a play. Okay, so the name of the play is If I Were You. Now, here in this line, you see why did the writer use the word were instead of was? Because you cannot be someone else, right? So, when such characters are there, we take when you imagine certain things and when you wish to be someone else, then you use the word were, and this type of words are called as subjunctive verb. Okay, so If I Were You by Douglas James, and this is a interesting play that has a mystery, suspense, surprise, and humor. It is a story in which an intruder, who is an intruder? An intruder is a person who enters someone's house without his knowledge, without the person's knowledge, and without the invitation. Intends to. Uh, it is a story in which an intruder intends to kill the owner of the house. The name of the character is Jared, and impersonate him. Impersonate him, take his disguise to escape the law, but the tables are turned on him. Tables are turned on him means things go against him, as is trapped due to Jared's presence of mind. The play brings out that intelligence and presence of mind can help us to face any obstacles in our life. So, what is that? Let's go deeper into the lesson. Now, as the play starts, you can see that a small cottage interior, there is an entrance back right, which may be curtained, may or may not be. Another door to the left must be a practical door. Practical door means a door which can be opened for the things. The furniture was very simple, consisting of small table towards the left, a chair or two, and a divan rather upstage on the right. On the table is a telephone. This is the what to say the things. Now you can see that Jared, as I told you, one of the characters. He was preparing to leave his house. He was going to attend a rehearsal of his drama. He had prepared his bag in which there were props for the rehearsal, and he was about to leave. Now, who is Jared? What kind of character he is? Jared is a cultured playwright. He lives in a small cottage. You can see there. He does meet many people, means he doesn't meet many people, but before he goes out soon, but before he does so, an intruder enters his cottage. Okay, now who is an intruder? An intruder is a criminal and has a gun in his hand. He bumps accidentally against the table, which I have referred in the previous slide. Jared welcomes him with confidence. Jared was not panic. He was not panicked. He was not shocked, but he welcomes him with confidence. The intruder asks many questions to Jared. He answers his questions with wit, irony, and humor. And this wit, irony, and humor shows that no way he was panicked by the way the intruder entered his house, and he also had a gun in his hand. He was not scared of the gun, neither. So what was he? Was very patiently looking at him and trying to see. The intruder want to murder him. Murder whom? Kill whom? Jared, and live as Jared because he looked like him. Jared at once understood everything. Now you see, if you were there, I were there, someone else were there, we would have been panic, shouting and all, and we would have given all the ways to the intruder to make him sure that we are scared of him. But here Jared was not like that. He told the intruder that he was also a murderer. Therefore, the police were after him. Now you see how he twisted the story and he tried. Now, Jared even cautions the intruder. The intruder was about to shoot Jared. Then Jared warned him to be careful and not to kill him. He told the intruder that he was also a criminal and a murderer. In case he killed Jared, he was sure to be hanged. They would hang him, if not as himself, then as Jared. Now, he says that he was telling to the intruder, you have come to take my disguise, you have come to impersonate me, but I'm also a criminal. If you are, and the police is behind me, they are back of me. If they are not going to hang you as an intruder or as a person who you were supposed to be, then but more or less you will also be hanged even as a Jared. So there is no chance of you to escape. How the intruder now intruder hearing this, the intruder began to think. This was now when he started thinking, no, this was an opportunity for Jared. He asked him to hurry and ran with him in his car to a safer place. The police were likely to come there soon. He opened the door, which was in fact the door of a cupboard. The intruder looked in to see what it was. Okay, so just then Jared gave him a push. The revolver fell as the intruder stepped into the cupboard. Jared shut the door and picked up the revolver. Then he telephoned to call in the police to arrest the intruder. Now you see, Jared is not a, you can what to say, you can interpret in any way. Jared was either maybe really he was a criminal, or he was not a criminal, he was a playwright. He is going to play because he was there, as he had enacted in many plays. Maybe one of the plays he might have recollected and he might have played over here in order to save himself. But whatsoever, maybe Jared was very confident enough and he was not panic, and he has used his sense of what to say, he was cool-headed person. So what is the theme? The theme of the play here emphasizes the significance of an intelligence, how intelligent you are, your presence of mind, using your mind, and cool head in situation of crisis. Cool head means very calm, being very calm. See children, when you take when you are in hurry, or when you are scared, when you are anger, all these things, no, all these emotional things, no, they put you in a problem. They don't give you a proper solution. Rather, you be a cool person, try to understand the situation. Then there is 1001% there are chances of you to be in a successful place. So panic complicates matters, that is true, but cool temperament can help one to wriggle out the tight corners with ease. What is the wriggle out to tight corners means? Whatever the things, whichever the things you feel that they are very difficult, or you are in a very difficult situation, your calm presence of mind, thinking coolly will help you to come out of that. Criminals who are mastermind most deceitful crimes can also be outwitted because they have a fear of getting detected and caught by law. All the criminals, whenever they do a crime, always they feel that they are very oversmart, but they are always in a web of fear that people may see him, or police may catch hold him. So in that fear they always do something wrong. Hence, one has to be tactful. Planning and handling of a situation is very much important. Now, let me speak about the title, If I Were You. It's very appropriate title. It refers to the wishful thinking of the intruder who wants to assume Jared's identity in order to escape the law. His idea of eluding the police by living on a borrowed identity remains unfulfilled as he is trapped by Jared and outwitted before he assumes his life. So, if I were you, looms forever with no hope of becoming a concrete reality. See, children, I can never be like you can never be like me. We are what we are. We cannot take someone's identity, right? So, this is all about the play. And with this, I come to the conclusion of this lesson. Thank you.